Hi everyone! Today I want to walk you through a really short yoga flow where we work our way through the 5 elements of Ayurveda. And these 5 elements are ether, air, fire, water and earth. So let's get started. Come to mountain pose at the top of your mat, or actually at the center of your mat. Find stability here. Maybe bend your knees a little bit. Roll your shoulders back, open up your chest. And we will practice the first pose for today for the ether element or the space element. So we will try to create space in our body. Inhale and lift your arms up high. Open up your chest and create the space in your lungs. Inhale deeply. And then exhale, slowly bend forward to a forward bend. Slowly let your head shift from left to right. Maybe grab opposite elbows here. Then let go of your hands. Bring your hands onto your shins. Lift your torso up halfway, and again we try to create the space in your lungs. Roll your shoulders back away from your ears to a flat back. Then exhale, come back down to forward bend. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head. Lean back, open the chest, create the space. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Our next yoga pose will be tree pose for the air element. Stay at the center of your mat. Bring your weight into the left foot. Lift the right foot up and bring it to the inside of your thigh or down on your ankle, just not on your knee. Bring your hands to a prayer in front of your heart and try to find balance here. Maybe you feel the wind around you already and it tries to blow you down. Then extend your arms over your head and maybe you can swing from left to right a little bit like the wind. Then come back down to mountain pose and we do the same on the other side. Shift your weight into the right foot this time. Lift the left leg up and bring it down on your ankle, on your shin, or to the inside of your thigh. Shift your left knee back a little bit to open up your hips. Then find a focal point in front of you. Find your balance. Then grow the branches of your trees up high. Relax your shoulders down and maybe swing from left to right. Awesome. And come back to mountain pose. Come to the top of your mat. Bring your feet together. And our next pose will be for the fire element, and it will be chair pose. So bring your feet together to touch. Inhale, lift your arms up high over your head as we did at the beginning of class. Then exhale, sit your hips down low, bringing them to the direction of your heels. Tuck your tailbone under, so you don't let your booty pop out, but tuck it under. You should still be able to see your big toes here. Your arms are high. Maybe sit down a little deeper and you will feel the fire element in your thighs. Engage your core. Stay for a few more breaths to really embrace the fire element. One more. Then bring your hands down, extend your legs. Maybe bend one knee and then the other. And we step back to downward facing dog. Take some time to warm up the hamstrings here. The next element in our series is the water element. And the water element is flowing. So we will flow from downward facing dog to plank pose 2 times. So after you feel warmed up here, find stillness in your downward dog first. Then lift your heels up, round your back and roll forward to plank pose. 1 breath here. Then lift your hips up high and shift them back to downward facing dog. Deep breaths here. 1 more time. Find stillness first. Draw the navel closer to your spine. Then lift your heels up, round the back and roll forward to plank. 1 breath. Then lift the hips up and come back to downward facing dog. Then lower your knees down and come to a seated position. Extend your legs in front of you. And we will practice our last pose for today for the earth element, which will be a seated forward bend. So extend your legs, lift your toes up, engage your legs, roll your shoulders back, open up your chest. Stay here first, take 1 deep breath in staff pose. And then slowly start to walk your hands forward. It's okay to round your spine here. Let your head hang heavy. Feel the power of the earth pulling you down. Try to relax here. There should be no force involved. Really let the earth do its thing. You can stay here for a couple of minutes actually, or walk your hands back in, lift your torso up, lay down on your back and come to your final resting pose. Let your feet fall to either side. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. Tuck your chin in a little bit so your neck is long. Take 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, Shavasana. Then slowly bring some movement back into your body. Stretch your arms over your head and come up to a seated position. Bring your hands to a prayer in front of your heart. Thanks for practicing with me today. Namaste.